Warning, this program contains strong language and content that might require actual thought and critical thinking. Viewer discretion is advised. It's that time. Time to kick off your shoes, time to get grounded and reclaim your magic, and time to fly. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe, and this is Tarot With An Attitude, featuring the Bangarang man himself, the Reverend Rob Lee. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Spirit, guides, angels, thank you for this beautiful and wonderful day. Whether it be rain, whether it be snow, whether it be heat, it's one of those things that we still say we're here, we're alive, and a gift that you have given us. All things change. Help us open our hearts and minds to what we can do to change those things around us and make sure that we know we have the ability to set a new path in motion. Thank you very much. So mote it be. Bangarang. This is what's going on. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and slip over here. Add the stream. I'm going to bring it this way because that way you can see the cards a little better or whatnot. And where we're at. So I asked Spirit today about let's start this morning with 3 cards and kind of like the message for today. What I'm seeing is today it's going to be a day. Remember, today is about breaking through or new. Today is going to be a day of communication and choices. Okay, you're going to have to use your logical mind. Don't get caught up in the emotional part of the choices. You need to merge the two. And if you notice what we've got here, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is showing that King of Air, that those things are. You've got to be present today. You've got to be here and in the world. Just don't mindfully go through routines. There are choices you can make. If you don't like things that are going on around you, the 7 of Cups says we have choices we can make. Stop, slow down, take a look, and make the choices that are going to be good or take you where you want to go. You have to think about these choices today. Just don't go with whatever's emotional. Remember, communication and choices today, they're really going to be key. And the strength to be able to stop and look, make a choice that you may not exactly be fond of, but you know it will pay off in the long run. These are the things we're talking about what's going on today and where we're at. That strength, where do you find your strength? A lot of times, our strength, we keep saying, Rob, where, use the strength. That's what this card. But where do you find your strength? Some of that's through training. Some of that's through sitting back and saying, hey, this is what's going on in my life. So let's ask the question right now. Spirit, we're seeing we need strength. We need to be on top of things today, mentally, logically. Communication is going to be key. There's going to be choices to be made. How do we use our strength? When you say use your strength, where do we find the strength? Let's find out what we can find out there. And I'm asking God, I'm asking Spirit to say, show me where my strength can be found. Many of us have it, we lose it, or we default from it. And I want us to take a look. I'm not going to read reverse cards. I'm letting the Spirit know. Okay. So I'm going to be putting these cards upright. I don't want to deal with reverse cards today. That's a choice we make as tarot readers or whatnot. Okay. Here we go. But the question I'm asking is, where do we find our strength? Where can we find our strength today? Knight of Swords. Isn't it funny? We're talking about communication, things like that. And some of that is not stewing on things. Some of this is actually getting a goal in mind and moving, taking forward, taking flight, time to move on. He's hunting, he's seeing, he's got eyes from above. He's using different things. The Knight of Swords is all about movement. What I want you to see is where I'm getting our strength comes from is trying things, doing things, moving forward. The next thing we have is the 3 of Pentacles. Remember, working with others. Yeah, I know some of you out there are like, I don't want to work with others today. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with people. But we can find our strength not only in others, but in our creativity. This is manifesting things and saying and being real. What do I want? You know, this beautiful tapestry that our people are making here did not start with just them sewing something together. It started with a plan. They had a desire to make something, thus the pentacles and being grounded. They had this, they want to create something solid. They want to create something beautiful. All right. So what do? Then they sat down and made a plan, but then they actually started working on this plan today. This is where you're going to find your strength. Moving slow, working with others, communication, moving forward, taking an idea and moving it in these baby steps. The next thing is remembering the world is yours. Everything, Rome was not created in a day. Rome was not conquered in a day. Nothing happens. The world is yours. Stop. Look at what's out there. Yes, we have to work with other people, but this is your world. You get to create and manifest things within your life that you want to do, and you can take this time to do it. God is there with you. Spirit is there with you. The mother is there with you. God, the mother, one and the same. All right. The power of the universe, that's there, was created for us to live here and be here and to tap that power of that universe. Use this world power that is there. Use the power of the universe that God has given the angels. Remember, you are wrapped in a bubble and you are wrapped in what can be nothing short of a gift of spirit. Let spirit guide you. This represents 4 different elements, all the elements, and I want you to understand the world is there. This is really cool about where to find your strength. Where do you find your strength? And finally, look here in the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is there to tell us that we can manifest and bring things in. And this is talking about the joy. Wow. Thank you. This is talking about you can bring that joy, that passion, that glory into your life. You have this choice. You have to make a decision to use your brain. You have to make a decision to look at the logic and say, I don't want this. What am I going to do? I'm going to create something new and something beautiful with people around me. But this is my world. I get to choose the direction. I get to talk to spirit. Look at this guidance, okay? Remember, we can stop at any moment and take any moment and say, little guidance. Thank you. We love you. We appreciate it. Help me. Oh, thank you for that spark of a dream. And this world, we're creating our own world. You're creating your own universe. And as your world becomes beautiful and a great place, it will impact other people's world. This is how you find the joy. You have to start by looking for joy. If you're not looking for the joy, how can you sit there and say, I want to be joyful? Are you waiting for it to drop in your lap like poof? Oh, I'm happy. No, this is a progress. We get to create it. We get to move forward. And those things are happening in and all around us. Remember that. Bangarang. Make your joy today. Make things happen today. One of the most important things to remember here. All right. Take what you want. Leave what you don't. But make sure you are leaving with some peace, love, and light. Bangarang!